This is an extract from our AHK Hero Club. We have calls 3 times a week. Please like the video if you learned something. Irfan, share your screen and show up. So yesterday we were talking about the segmenting of what's it called? Drone footage, right? Yeah. And I asked AI, I'm like, hey, we should have done this in the call. Does FFmpeg have a way to do this? Like, yeah, it has a built-in way. So I just developed a little tool. I don't love it. I don't think it's going to solve what you need. And I had some footage, so you can drag that in there. Now, and there's a range between 0.1 and I wouldn't go even 1. Add it, changes to 1, Irfan. Change the number to 1 and hit detect scenes. And it only detects a few. But if you make it really low, then it detects a lot. And you can click it like the other one. You can click the thing and it should start playing for you.
Okay.
But it's just doing it. It should just hit play.
Okay.
You can see the house on the left, and then over on the right, there's hay bales. I think the line goes to the far right of the far right hay bale. So the very first one is a little bit more panned out. So it's just known for this was of my house right when we bought it. But and if you change that number down to 0.1, change it to 0.1 or a 0.3 or something, it'll get more segments. And then you can hit generate script. It'll actually go extract them if you have FFmpeg in the past. But yeah, crazy number because it's so sensitive, right? And this is where I was saying yesterday, like, I really think you need AI to be able to really look at it and understand, even though there's changes in the pictures, it's still the same topic. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. And I'm looking, it says the duration, is that in seconds? I'm looking on the side.
In the middle.
In the middle is seconds?
Oh, that's the end time. My bad. Yeah, so duration is on the far right.
So like the one you got highlighted is like a little over 3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
Okay, no, it's cool. No, because with the drone footage I try to break up the segments into small pieces. Even if it does a halfway decent job, I just mix it all up. You know what I mean? And just put some transitions, and it looks really good. You know what I mean? But if it can do it, you know what I mean? That just saves so much time.
I mean, you could try it, right? I'm happy to just give you this tool. I don't think it's, well, whatever. But I sent you just to you, just because I don't think it's relevant for everybody. And just to you, I sent you the script I use that has timestamps. It makes it really easy to just say, hey, go pull this segment, go pull this one, go pull that one. Right? It makes it really easy to say, let me rip out the times from a certain video, assuming you know the times, right? Which is kind of like what you said also.
Yeah, like the videos are always 2 minutes. The raw footage is always 2 minutes because it just continually records as it's doing its scenes. So, and then if this can break it out, that would be
Well, it seems, yeah, I think it, well, and again, you can play with that number, right, on how much you know.
Yep. No, I say, yeah. I would have to say, because the footages are always the same. Like it does the same sequence all the time. So once I would get that,
gotcha,
that threshold number down,
yeah,
that's all I need, because every sequence is always, that 2 minutes is always the same with the same shots in the same order. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anyway, I hope it does.
Yeah,
I don't have high hopes personally, but
I don't know. Well, I was thinking about yesterday. I'm like, I got all this stuff, and since I don't do that many drone videos, it's like, all right, I put it in my future project folder. You know what I mean? But now I can take a look, and I'm like, ooh, this might be.
Yeah. And did you said something about adding fading or something? What do you do?
Yeah. Well, what I do, I use Movavi. I don't know. It's a cheap editor. I do all my video editing because I just basically need to cut it up. Do some basic transitions and add some music. I don't do anything else.
The fade in and fade out.
Yeah, we have our video sandwicher that it does a bit more. Like if you wanted to, you could have an intro video or an outro video appended to each clip with and it has a fade in between them. Okay. But you can do that with FFmpeg. We could add to that function call that it's doing, instead of just cutting it, but actually fading in, right?
And what it is sometimes after I get all the clips I did, I just almost randomly move them around. You know what I mean? in some random order and then do the fade so you don't get bored watching
I'm sorry,
as you're going through.
you're concatenating them all back together.
Yeah, but in different orders, you know what I mean? So as you're looking at it, it's just not it's more your interest is staying put, because if you watch it continuously and it kind of does almost the same thing on the next segment, it gets kind of boring. So, I might change from zooming into the house to then circling around the house. I might at some point go back into zooming back into the house in a different way. You know what I'm saying? That even though those two zooms in were basically part of the same clip,
Sure.
but they're separated. And
actually, so like even I would still argue again, and you know all this stuff, right? Like that video segmenter, that's assuming we have intros and outros, but you could take the same idea and just say randomly push this list of videos together for me, right? To achieve what you're doing.
And some of them I just like, oh, you know what? The camera keeps going left all the time. I'm going to reverse this video and it'll do something, it looks totally different. You know what I mean? Even though the other one was the other way, now it looks different because I reversed it.
Right.
It's about, because I try to keep the videos to about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Because like I said, I usually have about 6 minutes worth of videos because no one's wanting to sit there and just, really watch a video for 2 minutes of a house or a neighborhood with music.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
I just want to show you that. I was pleasantly surprised that like, oh, they have a way to detect scene changes, which is, I'm sure it's doing what we were describing yesterday, right? Comparing the frames from one to the next and saying there's a big enough difference to say, hey, this is a change. Well, that was pretty cool. Grab 25% off all our AHK goodies, courses, scripts, and custom work so you save cash while building your toolkit like a boss. Explore our huge library of 466 plus hours of recorded AHK tutorials. Watch, rewind, and master tricks at your own pace.